Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Fandom Fights teams match. It was all about singles there for a little bit, but now we're back with the teams tournament, round 2 of the teams tournament, our like little mini teams tournament we have going on here. I'm very excited about this match. On the desk with me today, Mr. Two-Egg, Nick, biggest Star Trek fan I've ever seen. How are you?
Correct. Doing well, Tim. Thank you for having me. What an exciting match with a long, rich history leading up to it. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, there's actually a lot going into this thing. So we got Necronomicon, Jay and Mark, the number 2 seed of the tournament, going up against the number 6 seed Manhattan Project. Like you said, lots of stuff going into this. Necronomicon winning their last match in kind of a crazy way. Really good round 1, great round 2, and then playing the game to their benefit in round number 3. Manhattan beating Lights in the rematch. But this isn't the first time that we've seen Necronomicon in the tournament. People kind of sleeping on them and then them doing pretty well. They also, last time they played Coho in a teams match. Coho, that didn't work out so well for that team, but I think Scully and Coho are pissed.
Because you also have to remember that the last time Necronomicon played Scully won a teams championship. Yeah. So now that these two combined, history will either repeat itself or change, or both. Actually, both would happen because everything happened. I'm so excited, Tim.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. Lots of pieces. I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be crazy. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go talk to the teams right now.
There's no crown today because this is all business. This is for fringe benefits. The wrong team is here today, Scully. We're playing the wrong team. Look, what we're about to do today is probably going to constitute as some sort of crime, which means we have to get sent to jail for holding, and then they'll put us in prison. But at the end of the day, you beat these guys by knockout, and I'm looking for revenge. So, I think you're muted.
I pulled a Cody. 2020 Scully and 2020 early 2020 Scully and Boatman took care of these guys pretty handily. So I feel pretty confident. Look, again, no crown, no gimmick, all business. Take them out. That's all there is to it.
Let's go.
Right then. So see, this is what we do. We take the ship in a slingshot around. Then we use the red matter. What are we? Oh, that's right. We're supposed to do something here, huh?
I was enthralled in your speech there, your lecture, as it were. Yeah. So, of course, yeah. So, hey, the Necronomicon is back once again.
I mean,
here we are.
Scully beat us. He had a better partner when he did. But at the exact same point in time, we've never had to change up partners so much to create a super team to get everywhere or to even get to the peak. We've been there. Yeah. We can get back again. It's good to see Coho not wearing the crown. I'm fine with that. Need to do something with the hair, touch up the color. Stop with the really fucking 45-year-old man comb over, though. You're 19. Chill. And Scully's going to be muted half the time, so he's not even going to be able to put his points in. We got this all day. Necronomicon.
Yeah, it's I have no prisoner jail jokes to offer because I think the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Nick, couple things here, couple of housekeeping things. I love it when we try to bury something a little bit and people keep just even the admins of the channel keep prodding it a little bit. I love that. Also, is Coho not wearing the crown because he means business or because he's not at his house and he left it there? Let's get into round number 1. It's gonna work like this. There are gonna be 10 questions worth a point a piece for each player. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. Each team has 3 repeats and a challenge for the entirety of the match. I said that really weird because I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. Gentlemen, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yep.
Okay, Nick, why don't you take us away with question 1?
Gentlemen, your first question comes in the category of Disney animation. In Meet the Robinsons, Uncle Art, voiced by Adam West, owns a flying saucer and has what profession?
So, are you an uncle?
Not yet.
Is there someone on the way?
No.
Oh.
I mean, eventually, probably, but
5.
at the moment, no.
3.
Repeat the question.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be Manhattan's first repeat.
The question again. In Meet the Robinsons, Uncle Art, voiced by Adam West, owns a flying saucer and has what profession?
I am an uncle to 3 little ones. One is 13, one is 9, one is 7.
Wow. It's like math.
It's they're a little crazy. 5.
You should
4,
there should be a 3-year-old in there.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mark.
I couldn't remember. Farmer.
And Scully.
Said inventor.
And Jay.
Botanist.
And Coho.
He's a pizza delivery man.
He is a pizza delivery man. Coho, the only one hitting that. Manhattan up 1.
Sorry, I'm cutting out a bit. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Sounds good. We'll be right back, folks. Insert here. Okay, we're back. Here's question number 2 for everybody. The question is in the category of the MCU. Who directed Doctor Strange? That was a nice little 10-minute detour, Nick.
Yeah, it was fun.
You had a good time?
Yeah, we laughed. We learned about life. Lollipop.
Yeah. Coho yelled at a woman.
Yes.
I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Scully.
Scott Derrickson.
Jay.
Scott Derrickson.
Coho.
Scott Derrickson.
And Kamire.
Scott Derrickson.
All correct. Clean sweep.
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. Which Connery-era Bond film features a large group fight underwater using harpoon guns?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Harpoon guns.
Harpoon.
A thing that happened in the movie.
Yes, yeah. I don't want to say too much.
Correct.
5, 4.
It was in a James
3,
Bond movie.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jay.
Man with the golden gun.
And Coho.
You only live twice.
And Mark.
Never say never again.
And Scully.
This scene is boring as hell.
Dang it.
Thunderball is correct.
I had.
Timeout. Coho, it's like way too.
Is it really bad? Okay.
You move or can?
I'll try moving somewhere. I have to move because you guys are too loud.
All right, we're back again. Next question is going to be in the category of Planet of the Apes. How many Apes films does Kim Hunter appear in? How many are you in?
How many what?
Fandom matches. Playing. Teams and singles combined.
I should probably say a number that's larger than the number of Apes films, huh?
5, 4,
Hail the Hunter.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Coho.
3.
Mark.
3.
Scully.
3.
And Jay.
I had 4 till the last second and second guessed myself and put 3.
3 is correct.
What?
I was like, no, I think I'm adding 1.
Your next question
confidence in that, so.
comes in the category of DreamWorks Animation. In Madagascar, what item from the gift shop does Alex give to Marty for his 10th birthday?
So are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
I think the dress was blue and gold.
Yes.
I don't even think that's right because I think the options were black and blue.
It's white.
The options were black and blue and gold and white.
3.
It's gold and white.
2.
Was it Laurel or Yanni?
Pens down.
Oh my god.
Let's start with Mark.
It was goddamn blue, and you all know it. Hat.
And Scully.
Snow globe.
And Jay.
Snow globe.
And Coho.
Snow globe.
Snow globe is correct. All right, guys, your next question is in Mission Impossible. Which Mission Impossible film features the villain Kurt Hendricks? We've talked about this before, but I want to see if your answer has changed.
Okay.
What is the most impossible mission that you've been on?
Someone ordered a pie, and the boss was like, "You got 10 minutes." And I was like, "But it's like 8 minutes away."
Go!
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 4.
That's
3,
guarantee is a promise, man.
1. Pens down. Scully.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
And Jay.
You'll accept just Ghost Protocol saying because it's in Mission Impossible, right?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Coho.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
And Mark.
Nope, I said 3.
Ghost Protocol is correct. I have Manhattan up 10-6. Is that what you have, Nick?
correct.
Okay, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who has a composing credit on every Matthew Vaughn directed Marvel film?
Jay, if we could get your hands.
Oh, my bad, buddy.
You're
My
good.
bad. Sorry.
You're good.
Again, not used to sitting down.
Tim.
Mm-hmm.
You like jazz?
5. Oh my lord. 4.
You told me to get here. Leave.
2.
No.
1. Pens down. This is wild.
Yes, it is.
Let's start with Jay.
Fucking Daniel Pemberton.
Coho.
Henry Jackman.
That's the fucking one I couldn't remember.
Mark.
Has to be Henry Jackman.
And Scully.
Henry Jackman.
Henry Jackman is correct.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to throw hands if that.
Well,
all right.
don't do that.
Your next question is in DC. How does Laurel Hedare, thank you. How does Laurel Hedare die at the end of Catwoman? I did just watch this too, and I was like, why don't I know this? Why don't I know how to say this last name?
Where were you the first time you saw Catwoman?
I saw it when it came out on DVD, so probably like my living room.
Everyone remembers. It's one of those things.
Yeah, I saw it like right when it came out on DVD, and I remember my dad was like, "Oh, it's a superhero movie," and we got like 30 minutes in, and he was like, "This is ass."
Oh,
5,
yeah.
4,
There
3,
was that too.
2, 1. Pens down. I don't remember where we are. We're gonna start with Jay.
She breaks into pieces, literally.
Coho.
Acid falls to her death.
Let's go to Kamire
I thought she drowns.
and Scully.
I was on the same page as Co. I said falls out of a building.
So we can for sure take Scully.
There, die at the end. I'm good with all three except Kamire's. Personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, sounds good.
No, it works.
Okay, so 1 point to Necro, 2 to Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's a very broad.
Manhattan leads 14-8 as we get into the next one.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of Worlds of DC. In Shazam, which of Billy's siblings finds Billy's notebook that he threw away in the bathroom?
So anyway, back to Catwoman. It's terrible. There's so many plot holes.
What? Name one plot hole.
Name one plot hole.
Yeah.
Cats don't play basketball, dude.
That script is airtight.
But
They
rabbits
do play ball.
5, 4, 3,
I love Catwoman.
2, 1. Pens down. Coho
Can't remember his name. Is it Pedro?
and Kamire
Pedro.
and Scully
Pedro.
and Jay.
Eugene.
Pedro is correct. As we get into the final question, which is in fandom quotes. Which Star Trek character said the quote, "But good words, that's where ideas begin. Maybe you should listen to them. I was wrong about you, and I'm sorry." I had a notification pop up like right over the question in the middle of it. I was like, oh, it was not on purpose.
It worked. I felt it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Oh man, this has been a wild night.
Already.
The last one just like went like that. Now this one's all like not that. 5.
I would snap
4,
much slower.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kamire.
James Kirk.
Scully.
I'm gonna kick myself. I said Bones.
And Jay.
Cybok.
And Koho.
Except a card.
All incorrect. We were looking for David Marcus.
Yeah.
So at the end of round number 1, I have Manhattan in the lead with 16 to Necro's 9. Is that what you have, Nick?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team, is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin the first time, you can keep it, or you can choose to spin again, but you have to keep whatever you spin the second time. You will get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1. Manhattan, you still have 2 repeats. Necro, you have all 3. You both still have your challenge. There is stealing available in round number 2. I do not have the energy to yell at you about it. So the categories on the wheel are DreamWorks Animation, Fandom Quotes, Fandom Oscars, MCU, Star Wars, James Bond, Middle Earth, Disney Live Action. Manhattan, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Necronomicon?
Second.
Okay, so this is going to be the spin for Necronomicon. And it lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Tempt of Fates or go for it?
No, we're not going to let the Westfold fall.
Exactly, because Gondor's not here.
Exactly.
So.
I say we take it.
All right, let's take it.
That made me very happy. Nick, go ahead and give them their questions in Middle Earth.
All right, Necronomicon, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Middle Earth?
Sure.
We'll see.
Your first question. How many characters hold the One Ring in The Return of the King?
Jay, I have 3. How many do you have?
5. Because you have Deagle, Smeagol, Gollum, Sam, and Frodo.
Oh, right on. There you go.
5, 4.
Do it.
5.
3.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Manhattan Project will go to you for a 2-point steal.
Do you count
Smeagol
and Gollum as the same person?
I don't.
Yeah.
Because I think they are accredited wise. So I think it's just 4, right?
I believe it's just 4 too. Yeah. So
4. Final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
I'm going to throw the challenge.
All right.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this challenge.
Okay, we are back from the challenge. A worthy challenge it was, but unfortunately, we are not going to be awarding the challenge to Necronomicon. Manhattan will get the 2-point steal, and we will move on to the next question for Necronomicon in Middle Earth.
All right, Necronomicon, your second question. Who finds Aragorn and the hobbits in the woods after Frodo is stabbed on Weathertop in 1978's Lord of the Rings?
It's Gandalf, isn't it? Is it Gandalf or is it? It's not Arwen.
5.
You want to go to multiple
4.
choice?
Yeah, let's go
3.
multiple, please.
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A. Elrond, B. Gandalf, C. Arwen, D. Legolas?
I'm thinking it's Legolas.
You sure about that one more than all the other ones?
Yeah, because I think there was a big old fuss that it was Arwen in the movie when it first came out.
Okay, Legolas.
2.
Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Okay, yeah.
Your
They
third
made a
question.
big stink about it. Sorry, buddy.
No, you're good.
Right.
Your third question in Middle Earth. Who plays Girion, Bard's ancestor who first attempted to kill Smaug in the Desolation of Smaug?
Oh, man.
Oh, what is his name?
Yeah, I can't even.
Oh, give us multiple choice.
Yeah, might as well.
God,
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A. Sean Emery, B. Luke Evans, C. Ken Stott, D. Adam Brown?
They have him pull double duty.
I don't think so.
I think it's either him or Ken Stott.
Go for it.
5.
Unless you want to hear those again.
4.
Yeah, can we repeat the options, please?
Sure. The options again is A. Sean Emery, B. Luke Evans, C. Ken Stott, D. Adam Brown.
Yeah, I'm stuck between those two.
Yeah.
Do we want to say pull double duty, or do you want to?
No. Follow your gut.
Ken Stott. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Manhattan Project chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A. Sean Emery, B. Luke Evans, C. Ken Stott, D. Adam Brown.
It's Luke Evans, Scully.
Yeah.
Luke Evans, final answer.
He did pull double duty.
That is correct
Wow.
for a 1 point steal.
He did pull double duty.
Completely forgot that one.
It's all good.
All right, Necronomicon, your penultimate question. In the Fellowship of the Ring, Bilbo tells Gandalf that the ring is in an envelope on the mantelpiece, but it is actually where?
In Bilbo's pocket.
Bilbo's pocket. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Do not take me for some conjurer.
Necronomicon, your final question. What is the name of the capital city of Gondor?
It's Minas Tirith, right? Minas or minus, however you want to go with the Tolkien pronunciations. Minas Tirith. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay. I was like, oh, we're not going to get caught on that, are we?
All right.
We could have.
Yeah, I'm serious, though.
Necronomicon gets their total up to 14, Nick.
Correct.
All right. So we'll bring back the wheel for Manhattan's spin. And it lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Do you want to spin again and just try and find a better thing, like a thing that we're both good at?
I think there's some stuff that's slightly better for us, just because I haven't seen all the 2010s ones yet on my binge. So yeah, I'd say we spin again.
We'll spin again.
Okay. This is what you are stuck with. And it is the MCU.
Cool.
All right. I will give you your questions in the MCU, Nick, right now, just so I have 19 to 14, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Manhattan, are you ready for your questions in the MCU?
Let's do it.
What MCU villain once used the last name Stevens as part of their alias?
Killmonger, Scully.
Yep. Eric Killmonger.
Killmonger, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Who plays Okoye in Avengers Endgame?
Denai Guerrera.
Are you sure that's how you pronounce it?
I'm not. It's a hard name, but I think it's DANAIGU.
Hey, do you want to go multiple just to be safe on pronunciation?
Sure.
All right. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Denai Guerrera, B, Lashana Lynch, C, Letitia Wright, D, Lupita Nyong'o.
Hey, final answer.
That's correct. For
we have the lead, so I'm just saying that we have a little bit more flexibility in that.
Well, it's not like we could challenge it.
That's fair. I was just
your next question. Who creates the machine that opens the portal for the final fight in the Avengers?
It's Selvig, right?
Eric Selvig, yeah.
Eric Selvig, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Aisha holds what title among the Sovereign?
She,
You can go multiple if you want to. We do have.
I know.
flexibility.
Is it High Priestess? Is it High?
High Priestess sounds right, but
I think we should go multiple just to be safe.
multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Overlord, B, Lady Queen, C, Princess, D, High Priestess.
High Priestess.
High Priestess, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And we are now in a situation where if Manhattan hits this question for any point value, it will be a knockout. Your question. In Thor Ragnarok, what is the name of the Grandmaster's game of which Hulk is currently undefeated?
We can go multiple and try and hit it that way if you want.
Yeah, I just want to.
It's like the Challenger Champions.
No, it's is it the Conquest of Champions?
It could be, but do you want to go multiple just to be safe?
Let's just go multiple to be safe.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Battle of Titans, B, Contest of Champions, C, Gladiator Grudge Match, D, Sicarian Survival.
It's Contest of Champions.
Yeah, Contest of Champions, final answer.
And your winner by way of knockout, Manhattan Project. The answer was the Contest of Champions. Nick, what'd you think?
I think that my internet froze up a little bit, and you sounded like you just said, and your winner. So, but that aside, great match to watch. Round 2 did not go the way Necronomicon was hoping. Manhattan outpaced them in round 1. Manhattan was just on fire today. Like, you had to be firing on all cylinders to keep up with them, and they really capitalized on it. So congratulations to the Manhattan Project.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the unfortunate second place finishers. I'll let you take care of post-match interviews. Nick, starting with Necronomicon.
Necronomicon, welcome back. Didn't go the way you wanted today. You still made it to round 2 of the tournament. You're still a very high contending team. You're still the oldest team we have still together. So not the best match today, but how are you feeling about it? Are your spirits high? Are you looking forward to the next one? You will be playing again before the year is over, and we look forward to seeing you. But how are you feeling?
We've done a really good job with ourselves of making the best use of our challenges. Sometimes we tread very, very lightly in the challenge realm, but it still seems to go our way. This one was a very slim margin that it would possibly go our way, but we could have a longer conversation about it. It's fine. No, what sunk us was me and another shitty round 1. That's ultimately what, and then they having a really awesome round 1. And then it also doesn't hurt that they spun a very strong category. Can't blame them. I would have gone MCU. We know that. Yeah, the Middle Earth, man, it's just sometimes that can either be a real banger, a game changer, or it can be just absolutely devastating. We needed points in round 2, and that was a pretty strong category for us, all things considered. You review the tapes, review our footage, our gameplay in the Middle Earth category, but every once in a while, the questions are made so to trip you up, to keep you constantly on your toes, and I, applaud the questions, but also I'm like, those damn questions. But it's, that's my own personal hang up. So it is what it is. This is kind of what happens with us sometimes. We are either on fire or we are not. And when we're not, we cannot play another team that is just straight smoldering. And, congrats to Scully and Coho.
They played a hell of a game today.
We felt their anger. It made them focus, made them stronger. And so I commend them for it.
It's call it ticky-tacky all you want. I will and always have said that Smeagol and Gollum are two different people. It was a little demoralizing after that, and maybe we got into our own heads a little bit when it came to that. But that's not to take away from Scully and Co. They played a hell of a match. Yeah. I said it a little jokingly and a little snidely at the beginning of the match, knowing that this was going to be a really tough show. But they are a super team because Scully really doesn't have a lot of what Coho has. So they complement each other incredibly well. I mean, me and Mark complement each other incredibly well. It just, when we're not on, we're not on. You know, it happens. But good game, and we'll see you before the end of the year.
Oh yeah,
we'll call it a tune-up.
Yeah, one thing we've proven is like anytime we're knocked back down, we crawl our way to the top. You know,
fucking
Suig, what do I call us? You know what we're all about.
Man, I don't know. I don't like to be put on the spot.
Undead cockroaches, man.
That's right. Oh, that's absolutely right. I absolutely remember that.
Now is the time of man.
Undead cockroaches, Necronomicon. We are always happy to have you, and we will be seeing you again. Great job today, but we'll see you next time. And now to bring in the winners of today's match. Gentlemen, the last non-Kingsman domino in the team's tournament has fallen. And by last, I mean one of two.
Yeah.
So now that you have won today, means you will inevitably be playing another team in your faction. You will be playing the winner of Wookiee Mistake and Guns and Ships.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about that? Looking forward in the future. Also, how are you feeling about the match today?
To comment on the match today, Jay and Mark they played really good last round to get here. It's just that one challenge was really enough to throw us behind the scenes, and then the way it affected Nazario and Eanes afterwards really it actually bothered us to see how down they were. And Scully and I talked in private. We said 2 rounds. We want this in 2 rounds, and we got the 2 rounds today. We said it in one of the singles matches. We said it before that match. We wanted this in 2 rounds, and we got it. And I think that just shows you how dedicated we are to this, and how angry we were about that, or how more defending of our faction mates that we were. As for the people we got to play, whether it's Wookiee or Guns and Ships, it's gonna be a fun time. I would like to play Wookiee Mistake. I'd like to get my Joe trilogy done somehow this year. I would like to play David somehow in Fandom, but you can't deny that Albert and Bo have been playing lights out, and that they are a scary team, and that it wouldn't be at least a little fun for Scully and Boatman to play against each other with new teammates. It'd be a little fun, but end of the day, we'll take whoever, we'll play whoever. It'll be a fun time.
Yeah, personally, I'd like that little bit of revenge on Wookiee for ending Boat and I's run. But if we end up playing Albert and Bowman, that's just going to be a fun. It's going to be like when we played, Redshaw and Holtzman. It's just going to be a fun match because literally we do this like every week. We go against each other every chance we get.
Yeah,
but whoever it is, we'll be ready. And if I had a nickel for every time I knocked out Necronomicon, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's pretty cool that it's happened twice now.
What a note to end on. Good job, guys. We'll see you in the next round of the tournament against Wookiee Mistake or Guns and Ships. But for now, Tim.
Yeah, no, my favorite part of those post-match interviews were when both Coho and Scully were like, well, I hope Joe and David beat Boatman. Albert and Boatman is backstage watching. That was my favorite part. And the part when he's like, I want revenge for breaking up Mischief Managed. I think Boatman wants that too. Boatman might want to win that match, but that's okay. It was all fun and games. But this is a great match. Thank you to Jay and Mark, Coho and Scully. Thank you, Nick. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another match. Peace out.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.